Good evening, folks. It's your bro, Richie Rich here, and today the moment has finally arrived. Today it is now officially part 3 on the Ford GT, and today is now officially the final part of the Ford GT, and after that I've got another cool car I want to do a video on, but I gotta get this one done first before I move on to the next one, because that's how the channel works. And so yeah, so today I am now doing the last and final part, which is now the racing of the Ford GT. This is for like what kind of racing it participated in, and like like during what seasons for different years, and blah 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 blah, that kind of stuff. So yeah, before I finish this final part off, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you literally want to make brand new uploads. Alright, so it's well over 60 seconds, so over a minute, so without any further ado, let's finish this. So, racing, here we go. So racing, here we go. So, starting out for the first one is overview. So, the GT has been campaigned in various racing venues. So the GT has been campaigned in various racing venues. These include a highly modified GT that was raced in both 2006 and 2007 in Super GT's GT 300 class in Japan, powered by a 3.5 liter Ford ZTEC R motor, produced by Cosworth in the mid-90s for F1. Matec Concepts, so Matec Concepts for Switzerland entered three GTs modified to GT3 class specs in the FIA GT3 European or Euro Championship. Matec won the team's title in the 2008 championship. Atlanta-based Robertson Racing entered a Dorian-built Ford GTR, so a racing version of the GT. in the ALMS, so American Le Mans Series GT class, formerly known as GT2. The team made its first 24 hours of Le Mans appearance in 2011, scoring third position overall in the GTEM class. So in the GTEM class, Black Swan Racing, or BSR, entered a Vulcan Tires sponsored GTR Vulcan Tires sponsored GTR in the GT2 class in the American Le Mans series during the 2008 season. Ford Chip Ganassi Racing formerly ran 4 factory supported LM spec Ford GT. So factory supported LM spec Ford GT LM GTE Pro race cars. Two in the FIA World Endurance Championship. So the FIA WEC. So FIA World Sports Championship under the LM GTE Pro Class during the 2016, 17, 18, and all the way up till the 2019 seasons, and two in the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship, or WSCC, in the GTLM class during the 2016, 17, 18, and 19 seasons. At the end of the 2019 season, so at the end of the 2019 season, Ganassi announced that it would end their factory. It would end their factory. It would end their factory race program with Ford. With Ford after 4 years. Next up is the first gen. Starting off with the first one is the GT1 version of the Ford GT. So, the GT1's racing version. The GT1's a racing version of the Ford GT. Developed by Matec Concepts to comply with FIA GT1 rules. The official race debut. Oh, just whisper. The official race debut. The official race debut of the GT1 coincided with the kickoff of the 2009 FIA GT Championship season in Silverstone. for the 2010, so 2010 FIA GT1, so for the 2010 FIA GT1 World Championship season, four cars were built, so both that and fielded by two teams, both Matec Competition and Mark VDS Racing Team. Three cars competed in the 2010 24 Hours of Le Mans race, with two number 70 car. So number 70 car. So with a number 70 car, run by the Mark VDS Racing Team, and the number 61 car, run by Matec Concepts, retiring early on. Apologies if I yawned, I'm just so tired right now. Wait. Sorry, saying that just makes me tired. I apologize in advance. But I'll get this done, don't worry. Oh, God, Lord. I hate yawning. God. Alright, so, hold on. There we go. So, Anyways, back to the GT. So, three cars competed in the 2010 24 Hours of Le Mans race, with two um, retiring early on. Number 70 car run by the Mark VDS Racing Team, and the number 61 car run by Matec Concepts. So they're both retiring early on. The third car retired later in the race for the 2011 FIA GT1 World Championship season. Matec left the series, which left Mark VDS running the four cars during the season. Two under the Mark VDS Racing Team. So Mark VDS Racing Team name, and the other two cars under the name of Belgian Racing. Next is the GT3 version of the car. So the GT was also homologated for the FIA GT3 rules by Matec Concepts. The GT3 was involved in numerous championships. So, including the FIA, including the FIA GT3, FIA GT3, so FIA GT3 Euro Championship, sorry, European Champion. I can't talk. So FIA GT3 European Championship, FIA GT1 World Championship, so World Championship, Blancpain Endurance Series, and so many others. The GT3 version slower than the GT1. Rated at around 500 instead of 600 horsepower, and features different bodywork. So the 100 horsepower difference there, anyways. Okay, so next is the second gen GT. So starting off with the first one is the GT LM GTE Pro by Ford, so by FCGR, so Ford Chip Ganassi Racing. So the category was WeatherTech Sports Car GTLM and World Endurance Championship. LM GTE Pro. Constructor was Ford Performance. I got technical specifications. So the chassis was a carbon fiber structural skin with a safety roll cage. Suspension was for both front and rear were unequal length double wishbone or twin wishbone with push rod actuated. So both push rod actuated torsion bars and multimatic as you want to call it, DSSV dampers. So this is for both the front and rear. Length is 4,763 meters. Not meters. Not meters. Sorry. Excuse me. So length was 4,763 millimeters, 188 inches approximately, well, almost 190 inches, so that's 16 feet in length. Width 2,045 millimeters. So 2,045 millimeters. 81 inches, approximately dead on, 7 feet. Height, approximately 1,030 meters, 1,030 millimeters, 41 inches, 3 feet in height. Wheelbase, approximately dead on at 2,710 millimeters, so 2,710 millimeters, 107 inches, 9 feet. So the engine was a a a Ford EcoBoost, Ford EcoBoost, Ford EcoBoost, Ford EcoBoost D35, a 3.5 liter, twin turbocharged, so a 3 point, a 3.5 liter, a 3.5 liter twin, a 3, a 3, a 3.5 liter a 3.5 liter twin turbocharged, so a 3.5 liter twin turbocharged, a 3.5 liter twin turbocharged, so a 3.5 liter twin turbocharged, say twin turbocharged, twin turbocharged, 60-degree, longitudinally mounted V6 motor. Transmission was a Ricardo, 6-speed sequential, 6-speed sequential, semi 6-speed sequential, semi-automatic, paddle shift with a LSR/P differential, so limited slip ramp/plate differential. So the battery was a Braille AGM battery, 13 volts. So 13 volts. Power output was 493 horsepower and around 368 pound-feet. Then on at 500 newton meters of torque, the same as a Mark V Supra. But that's with a 6-cylinder, 3-liter twin turbo B58 motor, so inline 6. So power output was 493 horsepower and 370 pound-feet, 500 newton meters of torque. Curb weight was 2,646 pounds. So 2,646 pounds. So that's 1,200 kilos. That's excluding the driver fluids and the fuel. However, including the driver fluids and the fuel, it adds an extra 242 pounds, 110 kilos. So that's 2,888 pounds, 1,310 kilos. So again, that's including the driver. So it's including the driver, fluids, and fuel. Speaking of the fuel, it runs on VP Racing fuels. And so far, there's a few different types. So we got MS100 RON, unleaded 80% plus 20% ethanol E20 fuel from IMSA Sports Car slash Shell V Power LM20 so LM24 98 so LM24 98 rod unleaded for the WEC World Endurance Championship and the 24 Hours of Le Mans for 2016 to 2017. Total Exilium LM24 98 rod unleaded unleaded 80%, say unleaded 80% plus ethanol E20 for both WEC and the 24 hours of Le Mans. Also, so from 2018 to 2019, so 2018 to 2018 so 2018 to 2019, lubricants lubricant lubricants or Castrol Edge Supercar, say Castrol Edge Supercar, say Castrol Edge Supercar, say Castrol Edge Supercar, say Supercar, say Supercar. What else? Brakes were Brembo brakes, six piston front, six piston front, 4 piston rear, and with ventilated Brembo rotors. The tires are Michelin Pilot Sport tires with BBS wheels. Next we got is the competition history. So notable entrants were Ford, Chip Ganassi, Team USA for IMSA SC, and the same for Chip Ganassi, but this time for Team UK joint venture with Multimatic Motorsports for the FIA WEC World Endurance Championship. Now we got notable drivers. So we got Joey and Dirk Mueller, Sebastian Bourdais, I can't pronounce it because it's French. Ryan Briscoe, Richard Westbrook, Stefan Muck, I can't pronounce it, but it's spelled M-U, so it's a 5-letter word, so it's spelled M-U with the 2 dots on the top, C-K-E, so it's a German word. We got Scott Dixon from Australia. Olivier Pla, I can't pronounce it, but it's spelled Olivier, and Pla, P-L-A, this is French. We got Billy Johnson, Andy Prialu, I can't pronounce it, but it's spelled P-R-I-A-U-L-X. Presumably that's a French last name, but I'm not 100% too sure about that. I don't know. Their guy Harry Tinknell, Marino Franchitti. Apparently it's British, but it kind of sounds Italian. Then we got two Brazilians, Tony Canan and People Derani. Its debut was at the 2016 24 hours of Daytona. Say 2016 24 hours of Daytona for the IMSA. Say IMSA. So IMSA, and at that same year, so 2016, 6 hours of Silverstone for the WEC. Races participated in were 44 for IMSA, so 44 for IMSA, 26 for so 44 for IMSA, 26 for WEC for the races, and wins were 13 for IMSA, 6 for WEC. It won 1 Constructors Championships back in, so for the IMSA 2018, and 0 Drivers Championships. Apparently so, I got no idea. Anyway, so, anyways, back to the Gen 2, GT LM, so GT LM, GTE Pro by Ford Chip Ganassi Racing. So Ford Chip Ganassi Racing on June 12th, 2015 on June 12th, 2015 at Le Mans. It was announced that Ford it was announced that Ford um will return to the 24 hours of Le Mans in 2016 with a factory supported four car effort, operating as Ford Chip Ganassi Racing, so Ford Chip Ganassi Racing or FCGR. Understand like FCGR, but you already know what it is. Ford Chip Ganassi Racing with the LM spec. I can't even talk properly. With the LM spec GT, LM GTE Pro. The FCGR cars, campaigned in both the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship, and the FIA WEC. So both in the IMSA WTSCC WeatherTech Sports Car Championship. So both that and the FIA WEC World Endurance Championship. The car debuted at the 2016 24 Hours of Daytona on January 30th and 31st, finishing both 7th and 9th. So 7th and 9th in class. On June 19th, 2016, so a year and 7 days later, the number 68 GT of the number 68 GT of FCGR finished first. So first at the 24 hours of Le Mans in the LM GTE Pro class. The victory marked 50 years. So 50 years after Ford won. So 50 years after Ford won the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1966. So in 1966, where they came first, second, and third, with the GT40. In both the 2016 6 hours of Fuji in Japan and the 6 hours of Shanghai in China, both the GTs finished first and second at both races. The number 67 winning both, and so the number 67 winning both, and the 66 coming second, so second in both. In the opening WEC, World Endurance Championship race at Silverstone. So at Silverstone, the number 67 GT took victory. 2 races later, on So 2 races later, on June 19th, 2017, the number 67 GT of FCGR, Ford Chip Ganassi Racing, finished runner-up at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in the LMGTE Pro Class. This time 50 years after the second Le Mans race win in 1967. Okay, so the final part before the end is the list of racing victories from 2016 all the way up until 2019. So let's do it. So it's one up until number 19 still. So the first one was the CTM GP, so Continental Tire Monterey Grand Prix at the Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca Raceway. So at the Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca in Monterey, California, for the IMSA series. Then we got the 24 Hours of Le Mans at Circuit de la Sarthe for the World Endurance Championship. Then we got the Salins, so SAH, Allianz 6 Hours of the Glen at Watkins Glen International for the IMSA. So looking at the Dykes, so in the town of Dykes, Schuyler, so SCHUYLER County, New York. I can't pronounce that at all. So at the Watkins Glen International Raceway. So looking at that, Watkins Glen, New York. So number 3 we got St. Helens. I still can't pronounce it. 6 Hours of the Glen at Watkins Glen International, or WGI for the IMSA. Also for the IMSA, we got is the Mobile One sports car Grand Prix for the IMSA at the CTM. So at the CTMP. So at the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, located north of Bowmanville, located north of the community of Bowmanville in Clarington. So in Clarington, Durham region, Ontario, Canada, approximately 47 miles east. So 47 miles, 75 kilometers east of Toronto. So east of Toronto. So east of Toronto. So the most populous. So the most populous city in Canada and the capital city of the Canadian province of Ontario. So in the capital of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Say Canada. So approximately 47 miles east of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Say Canada. So number 4 we got is a Mobile One sports car Grand Prix at the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park for the IMSA. Then we got both the 6 hours of Fuji and Shanghai. So both at the Fuji Speedway in Japan and the SIC, so Shanghai International Circuit, both for the WEC, so both in Japan and China. So 6 hours of Fuji and 6 hours of Shanghai, both at the Fuji Speedway. and Shanghai International Circuit, both in Japan and China, both for the WEC, so World Endurance Championship. So that was 2016. Next up is 20. Next up is 20. Next up is 2017. So next is the Rolex. So Rolex 24 hours. Rolex 24 at Daytona. So Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach. So at Daytona Beach. So at the coastal resort city of Daytona Beach, Volusia County, Florida, about 50 miles north. So 50 miles north. So 50 miles north of the city of Orlando, Orange County, Florida. So not to be confused with Orange County, California. That's completely different to what it is. Anyways, so we got Rolex 24 at Daytona, at the Daytona International Speedway for the IMSA, located at Daytona Beach, Florida, about 50 miles north of Orlando. Then we got 6 hours of Silverstone at the Silverstone circuit. So number seven was IMSA for Daytona International Speedway. For number 8, Silverstone circuit was the WEC, so World Endurance Championship. So number 9 is the Continental. So it's the CTRRS. So the CTRRS. So the Continental Tire Road Game. So the Continental Tire Road Race Showcase for the IMSA at Road America, located at Elkhart Lake. So the village of Elkhart Lake in northwestern Sheboygan County, Wisconsin, with a population of just 941 people as of the 2020 census. Less than 1,000 people there. At a small village? So at a small village? Man, that's like the least amount of people there. There are out of the entire world. That's like the least amount of people there. In Wisconsin, so Elkhart Lake, Sheboygan County, Wisconsin. In that small village, like, man, crazy. So we got the Continental Tire Road, so CTRRS. So the Continental Tire Road Race Showcase. So Continental Tire Road Race Showcase. So Continental Tire Road Race Showcase at Road America for the IMSA at Elkhart Lake. So at the village of Elkhart Lake in northwestern Sheboygan County, Wisconsin. So number 9, Continental Tire Road Race Showcase, Road America IMSA. Then we got the 6 hours of Shanghai, at the Shanghai International Circuit for the WEC. Then we got the Rolex. So that's 2017. Now I got 2018. Say 2018. Say 2018. So we got the Rolex 24 hours of Daytona at the Daytona International Speedway for the IMSA. Then we got the 6 hours of Spa Francorchamps at the circuit, the Spa Francorchamps for the WEC. Located at the village of Francorchamps. So village of Francorchamps. So Francorchamps in at the town of Stavelot. In the region of Wallonia, Belgium. So Wallonia, Belgium, about 8 kilometers, 5 miles southeast of Spa. Southeast of the city of Spa of Wallonia in the province of Liege, Belgium. So Belgium. So we get to 6 hours of Spa Francorchamps. I suck at this Spa Francorchamps in Belgium for the WEC. So World Endurance Championship. Then we got the Seychellen. Then we got the Seychellens. I still can't pronounce it, but it's spelled S. So it's spelled S-A. So S-A-H. So S-A-H-L-E-N's 6 hours of Glen at Watkins Glen International, or WGI. At IMSA. Then we got the Mobile One. Then we got the Mobile One sports car Grand Prix at CTMP, Canadian Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. So Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Then we got Northeast Grand Prix number 15 at Lime Rock Park, located in Lakeville, Litchfield County, Connecticut. Say Litchfield County, Connecticut. Say Connecticut. So yeah, Northeast Grand Prix at Lime Rock Park. So that's number 15. Then we got number 16, Continental Tire Road Race Showcase at Road America. And then last but certainly not the very least we got is 20. Last but certainly not the very least we got is 2019. So 2019. So we got number 17. So Northeast Grand Prix. So Northeast Grand Prix at Lime Rock Park at Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. No, hold on. I got that wrong, completely wrong. So number 17 was the Northeast Grand Prix, or the NGP, located at Lime Rock Park. Also, located at Lime Rock Park at Lakeville, Connecticut. Sorry, I get that so wrong. I'm just a bit tired. So located at Lakeville, Litchfield County, Connecticut. So Lakeville, Litchfield County, Connecticut. So Litchfield County, Connecticut. Say Connecticut. Say Connecticut. Say so Lakeville, Litchfield County, Connecticut. What else? So we got, where the heck? Oh my god, I think we're in the 2019. Yeah, 2019. So we got number 17, Northeast Grand Prix. So Northeast Grand Prix at Lime Rock Park. Lime Rock Park. Number 18. So number 18 is the IMSA Road Race Showcase. Road America. So, Road America. And last but certainly not, but certainly not the very least, we got is number 19, the IMSA Monterey Grand Prix. So IMSA Monterey Grand Prix, which is at the WeatherTech. So my most favorite track, the legendary, the mighty WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca, known as the Mazda Speed. Laguna Seca. Mazda Speed Laguna Seca Raceway. Also for the IMSA, located at Monterey, California. Monterey, California. Okay, finally all done. Thank God for that. Alright, and that is officially the end of the Ford GT. So for my next video will be about something a little bit different now. But I'll give you guys a clue. It's another Ford. So it's another Ford. And yep, it's a Mustang, but not just any Mustang. No. So no. This one was one of my most favorite Mustangs as well. So not just any Mustang. No. I can't tell you which one it is, but I will let you know in the next video. So I'll give you guys a little clue. So this one has like much more than 400 horsepower at least. So let me know in the comments of which Mustang you think I'll be talking. So let me know in the comments below which one I'm talking about. So yep, I'll be talking to you about another Ford Mustang. It's not just any Mustang. No. I want you guys to put down in the comments below of which Mustang I'll be talking to you about. Which one? You name it. Shelby, Rush, Boss, probably. Mach 1, probably. You name it. Whichever one you guys think I'll be talking to you about. Just let me know in the comments. Or if not, then just possibly wait till the next video. But so yeah. Anyways, so that'll be it for tonight. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. So comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you're alerted of when I make brand new uploads. Alright, let's check the time. What is it? Oh my god, 12:19 a.m. in the morning. Are you kidding me? No wonder I'm so tired. Staying up till 12 in the morning, god lord. I gotta try as much as I can to stop doing videos till 12. What is up with me? I mean, 10, 11 is fine, but 12? Bit too overkill. It's a bit too much, I'll be honest with you. A bit too much to handle, but oh well. Sorry if I'm boring. Sorry if I'm making this boring, but at least I managed to get it done. I don't like doing this till that time, but I just got no choice. Alright. So that'll be it for tonight. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you learn it. So you learn it of when I make brainy uploads. Okay, so I gotta go. So I I gotta I gotta go. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a great morning, and also have a great day. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So take care take care folks. Stay safe. So, take care folks. Stay safe out there. So, take care folks. Take care take care folks. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys soon. Good night. So, good night folks. So, good night. So, good night folks. So, good night. So, good night folks.